Hey everybody, it is Sunday and I said I would stream some more Disco Elysium today, so why not? Let's stream a little bit more today. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna give a taste test to Dr. Pepnog. I normally wouldn't do these things without sub-incentives, but it's been sitting in my fridge for a while and I'm like, I can't really think of a sub-incentive because I didn't do a baking stream this year like I thought I would. Um, You've done Dilk, but not Dr. Pepnog. Well, we're gonna find out what Dr. Pepnog is at some point. Maybe around 11 o'clock my time. So it's about 9:30 Pacific. Maybe around 11 we'll do it. So we'll get through a bunch of Disco Elysium, and then we'll. Sorry, I'm messing around with the scrolling here and think it's neat. We'll see what happens with that. Um, Wednesday stream is kind of in the air. It just kind of depends on things that are going on this week. I got a pretty busy week. I learned Elysium. Hey, Millie. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Next week I'll be a little bit less bananas, all things considered. I'm assuming this is the loading screen, right? Oh, I just hit the wrong button, that's why. This is what happens when you play a Nintendo Switch the night before. Alright, well, I managed to injure myself in a spectacular way. So, I guess I gotta go talk to this buddy. Like, what did he say the last time?
Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey, yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets.
Now I only have
Literally
$6 in
murder
me.
all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff. Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
No, I don't want to be eaten.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Let's ask what communism is all about.
Failure. It's about failure. Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Sounds about right.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will fail to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Is there a movie called The Last Communist? And if it's like in the theme of The Last Unicorn?
Now get to work, comrade.
Sure.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready. Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million
Oh boy,
eggs.
we're gonna commit some sort of crime, aren't we? This game is wild. Alright, sorry everybody, I'm gonna go do some race theory. I really apologize here.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Ask what kind of races there are first.
Okay.
Classification is core to this stuff. Do you?
Ooh, which one do I choose here?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology.
Microtechnology.
Sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Let's go through this in order. Let's subscribe to his race theory. Yikes.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant.
I don't think you're
The
supposed to
common
like this,
result
man.
of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Is this like some sort of swing at the Dutch?
You know them by the names of their nation states.
That's true. Some people
The
online would like
Oranese,
this man's
the
character.
Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people
Oh my god,
simply
this
call
is
them
almost
Maun.
basically a swing at the Dutch. What the fuck?
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace.
Yeah, being
who no
lactose
one
intolerant
can
is a
take
sign of like
seriously.
inferiority. God damn, you know, you don't have the ability to digest milk.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid.
To be
wooden
fair, I
clogs,
wouldn't
too.
want to wear wooden clogs, but if somebody wants to wear wooden clogs, I'm not going to tell them that they're inferior to me. I might question their choices.
The Vespertines
Milk by itself is
and
kinda gross.
Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as
Again,
a
this
heroic
is
race. True,
definitely
they are
not,
violent and expansion.
and he does not
But they
represent
have
anything
a
that I believe.
glandular problem.
Except if you wear clogs. I might actually have a problem if you wear clogs, but you do you, I guess. You know, I've worn Crocs after all, and those are a crime in themselves, so... Although they're super
Overproduction of
comfortable.
sebum.
I take it back, you can
Sebum
wear
is
clogs.
leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music.
Oh,
and
jeez.
eat toxic minced meat-based food.
I'm
which
so
in
sorry.
turn
We're describing
only
the Mexicans
produces
now.
more sebum. As proven by the
Can't believe this
Maun
man
and the
hates
Mesk,
tacos.
Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
Oh, so this guy believes in Astrology.
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago, the Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulumruir on Ile de Fantôme. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran.
Oh boy, love that term right there.
Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Occidentals discovered this place. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
This man is truly, truly wise.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Can you say A instead of A?
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Oh dear.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin.
Oh, dear,
Unhealthy,
this man is
sweaty,
challenging me.
ashen.
He's supposed to make you uncomfortable. Like, that's the whole point of this character. You need to be uncomfortable.
Ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the
Hey, insane.
degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
I like eating potatoes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but you know. And I do drink alcohol.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
You pass a general vibe test. Yeah, that's pretty much. I feel like if I'm uncomfortable here, I think I'm okay.
The Vacholians, halfway between
Oh my
Tipa
God.
and the Racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest
I hope I never have to
failure
interact with
committed
this man
by
again.
Humans in our 82,000
Probably will have
year
to.
history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I think I need to get him.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft sponge-like
I know what
mass of
you're judging about. This
dementia,
man makes you very
hallucination,
uncomfortable,
and
Tina.
paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of Tibet mediocrity.
Alright, let's go for the extreme stuff, I guess.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic
Oh
maladaptations.
dear.
They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Let's find out if advanced race theory is understood
You
by me.
understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma?
It's one
You
that
have
I would not
even
engage in.
worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
God damn, I can't wait to be done with you.
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Type B.
There is nothing funky about them. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
So I can't get by him.
Yes?
No, I did try to punch this man, and that's why I have 2 health. He basically crushed my hand. Maybe if I can find that revolver, I might be in business.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
So, what do we do here? Back there. Go back there. Oh man, I'm ever so slowly reaching 25 Real. I might have to be executing myself, I
The
guess.
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hand.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Oh boy, Kim's being
Why?
good.
I just told you why.
The woman still has her eyes fixed. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece.
Wouldn't a horse that has
Secured
both
and
of its
mounted
legs
in
up
the air
mean that
with
the
aid
rider
of
died in
numerous
battle? Is that what
ropes
the rule
and
is?
rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
I would say it's
If we
connected to the
connect
murder.
every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loose threads. But then again, we don't really know what we are dealing with.
Oh,
yet.
Kim is so endearing.
I've made a note. Don't hold your breath.
What's up with the text on the bottom?
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Hmm. Sigh. Sigh. God, this man, my character is a shithead, by the way.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through
I
the
apologize for
whole national
internalizing
treasury,
that.
starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber.
Oh,
where
so
he
he's like
stored
Scrooge McDuck.
unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Wouldn't that be highly uncomfortable?
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
All right, let's find out why he was addicted to coke.
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
All right, sure.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
I don't need to
His
know what.
Majesty's
Oh, I guess if I
courtiers
want
said
to, I
it
do
helped
need
him
to do it.
connect with the higher realms. Cocaine.
Okay.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Eh. It's for the better.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
I'm trying to understand the purpose of putting a statue to wealth in the middle of one of the poorest parts of the city. It's really fucked up.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time.
Oh, I
rare
see. So the way
butterfly
this is
trapped
set
in
up, it's
amber,
supposed to be
floating
funny.
on a sea of shit.
Sure, it was
People in
funny.
Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders,
Yeah,
with
figures
more
as much.
nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the Squanderer, however,
Yeah, there's a
with his
weird
bronze
graphical
face
bug in
up
this
the
game.
air, doesn't seem concerned
I'll
about
agree with
what
that.
the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Guess I can't go that way? Sure. Another bag? Fuck yeah. Yeah, there is something wrong with the text on here. I wonder what the deal is.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What?
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Let's talk to her first.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves. I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store?
So not 7-Eleven, it's Frit.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier.
And you gotta
It
wear this
doesn't.
clown hat.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Yeah, I guess you're reading a magazine.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long.
Long. That's a unit of time.
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Thanks, Kim. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Uh-huh.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
She's a barrel of sunshine. Yeah, there's a weird graphical bug with this game. Oh, what's going on here?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
It's good to know. So I'll have to start collecting some bottles, I guess. I wonder if I should try and steal the...
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display.
Maybe I won't try and steal a raincoat then. Is that where... Was this where we were earlier?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? An autopsy? Wow. Sure, keep them.
Yeah, there's
I
something.
have
I
another
have to.
plan.
I'm gonna have to make certain that I probably want to take a break. I'll restart the game. Maybe that'll fix the weird text issues.
Of course. Where to? Wild Pines? You mean the company woman?
Yes, a representative of the harbor. She should have set up operations nearby.
Oh, that must be the woman on the giant boat. There's one docked on the pier. It arrived a couple of weeks ago. It's very hard to miss. What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called
She's
Roundabout North.
She pauses quite a bit.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem.
Just ask her who she is.
Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there.
It's a very
It smells
inconvenient
pretty
dead
bad,
body in my
so I
garden.
have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the
My
body
head is
down.
about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Down? Do you mean the body is finally gone? Oh, right. Can you tell me when you've taken him away then? See you around, officer.
Big mood.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
I'm not gonna lie, this
preheated
car
gauge.
rules.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And the soft
Oh,
purr
sorry.
of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green
Ooh,
Prime
this is
Line,
gonna be fun.
a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Let's go for this.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, Hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
That's my credit card number.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Let's go for the first one.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Oh dear.
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know who? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes.
Yeah, okay, fair
Martinez
enough.
is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble.
What sort of trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I feel bad. I really feel bad because I don't want to press her. It sounds like she's had a real week.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
I feel bad for her. I'm sorry.
The fucking nerves on her. Trying to hide behind weakness. You're a god. An angry but just god.
Oh.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else? No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Yeah, but I personally can't press hard. I can't handle being like that. It's so hard for me to make her upset. It sounds like she's had a real week.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on. Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective.
Oh my god.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I do want to know, because I want to know why my character's a shithead.
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It
I'm
got
glad I
pretty
put on the
graphic.
content warning message there.
People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation. There is silence on the other end of the line.
Sigh, I'm sorry, I'm picking this option. I wouldn't choose this any other day of the week.
No, please, no more suicide threats.
Yeah.
Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore. Me neither. No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Those are some statements.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Okay, let's ask her out on a date.
No, absolutely not.
Nah.
That came so fast, you can't but wonder what else she would be good at. Baseball, ring-a-bell quiz shows, catching keys in the air, petting an angry cat.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No,
Damn.
she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love.
Oh my
Matchmaker
god.
extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore?
Oh dear.
You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic? Nothing's wrong. It's just sexuality.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Yeah.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Jules Pitié.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The
10-4.
sorry.
What's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20. Over. 10-18, 10-20. Over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh. You see, Jean sounds a little bit upset.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
He seems to not like me.
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Dick Mullen would never lose his badge. He would lose his temper, though.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
That's a good use of badge.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over. "10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced
What
badge.
is up with the
Over."
text? How did it get garbled?
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
This
you
workplace
don't have to,
sounds.
Mac. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
This workplace sounds great.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, let's go for this.
Even
Yes!
before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Oh boy.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun.
This
The
is
biggest
such a
one in the
wild
world.
game.
We can do it, brother. You have it in the nerve endings in your hand. You just need to dig into your muscle memory.
It's a single shot kill A9. An armistice to be precise.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun.
Ah,
Oh,
describing
hold on,
Kim's
I can't-
gun was not the right choice, I guess.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener. Oh, man.
This is a great workplace.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
Oh, let's go for the middle one. This one's the most ridiculous.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
Oh, come on, Jules. We have to participate in this crappy workplace.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Oh dear.
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Let's go for option 2.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
I feel bad for Jules.
Satellite officer Vic. 10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his
What is with the
firearm.
video showing me broken text?
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
Let's go for number 2.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
This banter is amazing.
10-4. Your address?
Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives? Did I hear that right?
Why are they listening in still?
Seems like it, sir.
No, fuck him. Don't tell him anything, you understand? He's been hellbound for the gutter. Let him have it.
Sorry, sir. Anything more I can do for you? 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Oh, this is a weird conversation.
10. Excuse me, sir. Over. No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over. 10-4, well, that's,
Alright, let's see who interrupts me.
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar. So, was there anything
Shit.
else?
Sometimes I slip on the button before I get a chance. I'm sorry about this.
Understood, sir. Over. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Alright, Jean, how are you going to interrupt this?
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Wow, my partner's really helpful.
Vicmar said... Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
Aw, Jules is trying
What
so
is he
hard.
saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over. He terminated the connection. I guess he was in a hurry.
Oh no, am I gonna die?
The radio falls silent and lifeless. The communications officer has disconnected the call.
What was that? It's okay, detective.
Oh my god, what a weird conversation that was.
We should get on with our tasks. Work always helps me center myself. Now, anything else you need from my vehicle, or...?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled. by the
Wow,
roaring
Kim,
radio.
what are you listening to, buddy?
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right? Oh, is that what it was called?
Oh my god.
go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy.
Oh my god, this is wild.
And the freaky
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or... You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have
my
a case
god.
to investigate.
Kim, sweetie, you can be... If you like this sort of radio, that's fine.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone? It would...
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Is there like video or something, or is it just
Oh.
pure audio?
It's you. Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep, diaphragmatic breath in and... I'm the most serious person at the station, detective. Now, do you have any current, pressing medical problems? With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised. What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
This is weird.
That's because you're hungover. Even the radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor. Do you feel like your eyes are twitching too? That's the tiny vessels pulsating from high blood pressure, stupid officer. You might be sustaining permanent damage to your vision as we speak. Not much I can do about it. I'm not an eye doctor. The busy kind.
The busy
It's
kind.
not life-threatening.
Busy
just
doctor.
annoying. For you, that is. What with your reputation as a sharpshooter? Me? I've got more important things to do.
It certainly does not help with aiming.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of. But by God, does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else?
This is a great
I
healthcare
wouldn't worry
system.
about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
Wow, just right off my life.
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body? You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
Huh.
The money is probably going to some old, oily...
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
Oh, hey, isn't that illegal to reveal that sort of medical information?
It's not fucking Act a latte. It's super glue, Doc.
Well, at least we know Mac is not very bright.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Right. Please hold.
She seems
10-4,
upset.
come in. Fireworker, over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are
Of course Kim would have organized tools. Why wouldn't he?
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools.
Ah, pry
But what
bar.
can he do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek.
Maybe I
Snip,
don't
snip,
have to do
those
race
cutters
theory to get
in
through
your
that
hand.
door.
You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like. The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
Tip Top? I wonder if that's like a Top Gear reference.
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition. No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
In the cabin, you see a set.
Okay, so now we have a crowbar. We have some stuff here that I can do.
Hobocop.
That's some art.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Arden-Macan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last. Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Oh, do I don't... guess we're going to talk to Measurehead. Well... Well... What the hell happened to the graphics here? Okay, there we go. I was like, what is going on with the graphics? Like, it's not the first time I've had the game do something buggy on me.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Alright, let's deal with this.
And everyone can see that. It has little to do with the race enigma.
Baby, don't be mean. Give him another chance.
Anything for you, babe.
So is there a bad option?
Look, babe. The mignon of law is also a racist. But his racism is basic and road. He thinks he has solved the great race enigma by describing a road mechanism of scientific competition.
Is it because I decided to go down communist?
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago. Basic racist, I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad. Like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door. Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race conversation here has concluded.
Finally. Let's go.
All I had to do was embrace this awful theory. Where's the door that he let me through? Was it up there, I guess? Okay, it was that door. Whatever that is. I did manage to not have advanced racism. I did not engage in advanced
combination
racism.
Of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike." Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the RCM insignia, after all. The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
So I guess I can wear it now? I'm making a fashion statement. Let's build up his intellect a little bit, I guess, if I can. Or maybe I can't. What a weird space we're in. Gotta get my money, I guess.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René? You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
All right, Kim, we'll boogie. Yeah, definitely need to restart this game, I guess. that's a lot of money.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
What?
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
What?
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world.
The
I was about
new
10
world.
then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want
Oh,
you to know there
dear.
was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers
hey,
in
look
the
at
yard
that.
are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Oh, Leo, you gotta tell us more then.
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have
Chemicals.
labels on them, I think.
Just cover the UN logo on them. That's okay. We don't need to know the 4 digits.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation.
A nice
for a week or so.
vacation. Nice vacation for getting in trouble.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Leo, you can tell us.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Oh, poor Leo.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
This is an interesting relationship.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A lady?
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am. Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Lawyerly.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright. Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
Okay, I'm gonna go and do the Dr. Pepnog taste test. If any of you are interested, I want to give you all a reaction to this. Let me switch over to a camera here. Well, let's set this up. I'm just gonna go and restart the game here real quick because it's